Hello everyone, welcome back to Foundation. We are starting our new city here, Cliffside. Lots of people watched my first episode of this, which I'm very excited about. I really hope people get into this series, and if you haven't tried it yet, please do play this game. It's so much fun. So where were we up to in our last episode? It's been a couple of days since the last recording session that I had, so if you don't know me by now, my memory is quite shocking, so you have to bear with me while I get up to speed with what I've done. I tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to build another builder's place. So the first thing you learn in this game is that you can never have too many builders. So let's get that in there, and let's quickly add some builders. Actually, I need to get them in. There we go. Let's fill that up with builders. Great. So I think if I go into here now, let's have a look. If I do it by job, yeah, I've still got a couple of unemployed people, so where do I put them? Let's get another carpenter and another miner. You can never have too many workmen in places like that. Oh, housing insufficient, really? Okay, so this is something else that I'm going to learn, is put lots of housing down, basically. It's one of those things, because you want to kind of plan ahead a lot in this game. So you've got to think, well, what in the future might you do? So in the future I might build some fishing places down here, in which case I'll need housing nearby. So you can't have too much housing space, basically. I do want to get on to do some detailing work. However, let's just think. I tell you what, I need to get up in here, don't I? And I need to put my where are we? I need a forester. Hang on. Yeah, forester camp. Here we go. Because at the moment I am not planting any trees. So let's get the forester camp up in there, and then he can start replanting some trees for me. What do we got? Service. Yes, I don't have a church yet. That's what I need to do next. So let's get on and build a church. Actually, am I making any money? Because that is quite important. Hang on, where do we go for money? Income 14. That's not a lot. I'm selling some berries, which is good. I could do with selling more berries. What else could I be trading? Right, what have I opened? I've only got one open at the moment, which is this one. I could sell cheese. Oh no, butter. I could sell clothes. I can't get any of those yet. Iron, vegetables, herbs, candles, and honey. No, I can really only do berries, which is not going to earn me a lot, unfortunately. I could do with getting some clothes coming in. Yeah, that's interesting. I tell you what I could do. I could buy cloth, turn it into clothes. No, that's not going to be worth it, is it? Let's have a look. Have I? Yeah, look. So clothing unlocks the weaver's hut and the tailor's workshop. If I unlock that, it costs me 75 gold, but it is going to allow me to start selling some stuff. So I'm going to do that. And I might even do that before I build a church, because the church is going to cost upkeep. I've got newcomers coming in good, because I need someone in here. Let's plant poplar, I think. Poplar, let's go. Actually, poplar and sycamore look good, don't they? So that can fill up that. Yeah, so let's have a look at goods now. We don't have a sheep farm yet. Do I need to unlock that? Oh, blimey, that's all the way down there. That's another 75. I've got to do it. It may be a disaster. I might have... Hang on, I'm going to pause the game. I'm scared. I'm scared of this because it's quite a big thing that I'm doing here. Whether it works or not, we shall see. Right, I'm gonna come into here. So let's get a little sheep farm going on up the hill here. See, this is where it gets confusing now, isn't it? Because I can never work out what all these things are for. Do I want a sheep yard? I think that's what I want, a sheep yard. Produce 1 sheep and 1 dung in exchange for water and hay. No, that's not what I want. See, this gets very confusing now, doesn't it? Can I come... Hang on, let's come back into here. Is it a pasture? Okay, there we go. Produces sheep. That's what I want. I have no idea if that's part of the game now or if that's one of the mods that I've got. Either way, I don't like it. Oh, of course, I can't do it because I don't have sheep, do I? What a waste. Okay, that's not a good plan then, is it? I need to wait until I can buy some sheep. Not too keen on that part of the new things either. Oh, at least this guy's going to hopefully buy some berries. Yeah, not too keen on that. You can't start a sheep farm until you've bought the sheep. I wouldn't mind if it was easier to buy the sheep, but it seems like quite a rare event. So at the moment, the only way of making any money is to sell berries, which is a real shame because he doesn't buy that many. Income of 38. It's not a lot, is it? I need to be able to sell other stuff. See, there's nothing in there either. I really need one that... See, I could do fish there, but I can't unlock it. Okay, I guess I've got to start collecting taxes, haven't I? How do I do taxes again? Is taxes in there, or is it something that I need to unlock? No, that's all... Ooh, what's that? Activate windmill taxes. These are all just buildings. I wonder if it's part of a manor house. Let's have a look. Let's build a little manor house in here. Yeah, tax office. Okay, let's try this. Let's build a tax office. I'm going to keep this relatively simple, I reckon. So just that and that. I think that's all that needs. Let's just keep that really simple. Okay. Let's try it. Not too keen on the whole taxes thing, but you know, that's the way the game works now. Good, I've got some more people coming in, so I can fill up all my my buildings. Berries 3 is not a lot. I need to improve that. Okay, good. Let's get them in. Let's get Forrester working over there. I'll save one person as a tax collector. Oh, there you go. I can make someone a tax collector straight away. That's good. Let's do that, and let's get an extra person in the granary for now. Oh, that's not taking long to get going. That's good. I really hope this starts generating some money. It never used to be that hard to make money in this game, but it is now. Right, well, while that's going, let's do a bit of a little bit of decorating, shall we? So if you've watched any of my series before, you know how much fun I have doing these things. I've actually just selected the wrong one. These are some mods that I've downloaded, and they are really good fun. There's a lot of nice things on these. So I do have a sort of a pattern that I stick to quite a lot with some of these things, although these are getting updated a lot. There's a lot of new trees in this one. Blimey. Sorry, I'm just highlighting all because these little exclamation marks annoy me. I'm a little bit finicky about that. Oh wow, look at these. Oh, I've never seen these before. Fantastic. All sorts of cool hedges there. Lots of new rocks as well by the looks of it. Fantastic. Bits of water. They never worked particularly well. All big planters. Oh, and they've got plants in here now as well. Wow. Fantastic. Right, well, all I want is some rocks. I just like to decorate my fountains. I usually get a rock, and then generally I get a fern of some sort. There's a few different ones to choose from. That's the classic fern. I'll go with a classic fern. I like that. Oops. There we go. I like doing little details like that. It just adds something to the game. Although, do you know what? That's not enough. It's not enough. Let's do some more. Yes, that was the other one. Yes, the tuft of grass I really like. And you know what I actually do like? Oh, what's this? Hedging? Oh, that's cool, isn't it? There's a lot of nice things here now. Let's get some flowers there. And they have these little individual flowers as well, which look cool. I could maybe just get one of them, maybe get one around there as well. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? I do love doing these details. Okay, tax collector, let's see. Nothing to report. Edit building. It has a maintenance cost of 4, so I'm hoping it makes me more than that. Should we see where our tax collector is? Hoping you're out collecting taxes. Oh, she looks like a tax collector. Got a big gold medallion on there. Now I believe there's actually... Is there a tax overlay type thing here? I'm sure there is. When an overlay is displayed, a tooltip is shown to textually inform it. Okay. Desirability. Fertility, minerals, zoning areas, and territory boundaries. No, it's not them. I'm sure you could tell me. You lot are clever. Ah, hang on. Is it in here somewhere? Taxes. Oh. Ah, so that's... Yeah, so that's your budget. And then taxes, this is where you can set the tax rate. Ah, so I need to put it up. I know my people are going to be unhappy, but I need money. There we go. Oh, it's a good job I accidentally clicked on that, otherwise I might not have actually put my taxes up. Great. Is it a right? Ah, there we go, right click. Good. Okay, so that's... I assume the second number is what it can give me. And the first one is what I've collected, maybe. Does it tell me any more in here? Stored tax. Amount of tax currently stored in the building. Once capacity is reached, tax will stop being generated until a tax collector visits. Interesting. Well, there's your tax collector going. At the moment, there's nothing to collect. But I assume that's going to work okay now. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. Well, it says I'm going to generate some money now, which is great. I really hope this works. I think they did rebalance it. I'm sure I read somewhere that they rebalanced the money side of things because people were struggling a bit, I think. Let's have a look at this. Can I edit? On here. Okay, why isn't that working? Parts. I get so confused. Free build. No, I want... Okay, here we go. Right. I'm going to put a tent on because I believe building that increases capacity. So now, why on earth? You see, that's not connected it. This is where I get confused with the whole sub-building thing, because that is not connected it to that one. It's done it as its own thing. There we go. So that one's added it to it. It's very confusing. It's probably just me being dumb, but it's very, very confusing now, the way that you get parent buildings and sub-buildings and things. It was much easier before they did that. Never mind. Right, so yeah, so at the moment it can only hold a capacity of 10, I think. Yeah, 10. I think that doubles if you build some sort of beautification on it. I believe that's the case. I hope that's the case, because otherwise, I mean, 10 is not a lot of capacity, really, is it? Here are some more people. That's wonderful news. More people to pay me taxes, hopefully. Let's get them working. So let's get a couple more foragers. Is that it? Yeah, okay, there we go. Slowly getting our places filled up. Our forester is now out planting new trees, which is wonderful. Resources wise, we're doing fine. Wood needs to be higher. I'll have to get another forestry place set up, maybe over here at some point soon. Money is going up. Let's just check this again. Are we collecting taxes? Not a huge amount yet. Although we are selling a decent amount of stuff, so that's good. Right, let's have a look at this then. Oh, capacity of 30 now. That's a bit better, isn't it? Good. Cool. Okay, we're making a bit of progress. Shall I get a church being built? Now, the mistake that I've made in the past with churches is going a bit too big with them. And I think what I'm going to do this time is have more smaller churches, same as the marketplaces. Kind of just dot them all over the place, basically, so that people have lots of options of where to go to get to church. I'm kind of trying to keep things together still. So you've got a well here, you've got a market here, and then if I build a church next door, I think that'll help, because it kind of just keeps everything together, doesn't it? Oops. Let's get a tower on here. Doesn't need to be too fancy. There we go. I mean, it's still quite a lot of resources, and a maintenance cost of 7, but you know what? It's going to help my people. So, although I have got 28 people, what was that capacity going to be? Weekly attendance. Where are we? No, it's not going to tell me the maintenance, the parts, is it? Hang on. What's this? Room size 15. So yeah, I may actually have to add some bits onto that, because my capacity is not going to be great. Or like I say, I could just do a second church over here somewhere. So yeah, that's fine. How are we doing with our taxes now? Good, look, people are generating taxes. Excellent. Let's keep an eye on that. See whether I need to have more tax collectors. I don't know if I can have multiple tax collectors in one building. Can I... If I can add a second bit like that, can that then be a tax office as well, do we think? Let's try it. I'll do that and I'll see if... Actually, last time that immediately became an option, didn't it? Yeah, look, tax collector. No workers assigned. I wonder. It does say 0 of 0. I wonder whether that's not going to work, having it attached to there, whether it needs to be a separate building. We'll see. Okay, let's do a bit of decorating. Let's decorate our granary, shall we? So this needs to have... I mean, it's holding lots of berries, so it makes sense to have things with berries around outside, doesn't it? I don't want to limit myself too much. I just want it to look nice. I love stuff like this. I think these barrels, and you get shipment of crates, things like this. I think they're just great. They just really add a level of detail to these buildings. Various goods, no. Oh, various foods, yeah, I don't mind that. That's good. What else is appropriate for these? You do get you get barrels, and you also get you get these things. No, yes, here we go. Some baskets with some berries in, just to kind of spread the berries out a little bit more. Get a few of them out the front here. Maybe one or two over the back here as well. I always have a lot of fun with these little decorations. I think it just... The game itself can be quite repetitive, I guess, if you play it over and over again, but these are the sorts of things that I like to do to keep it interesting. But do let me know if you play the game, what you think of it. Do you play it in the same way that I do? I'm sure one of these berries has... barrels, sorry, has berries. Here we go. Let's get one or two of these scattered around here somewhere as well. Beautiful. Oops. Yeah, I have to remember the escape button doesn't close the windows. Now let's see. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I haven't got any spare people. Okay, that's fine. But it does suggest that I can add 2 tax collectors into that now, which would be amazing. Yeah, so this is good. You see, you add your details like that, but then to really finish it off, you come back into here. See, and this is when you put your bushes on, and your tufted grass, all this kind of thing. This is what finishes off these details in the best way. And again, you can get quite repetitive doing this, so you do eventually start thinking, oh, I can't be bothered to detail that building. So it's important not to just sort of, don't do it for the sake of it. Try and make it fun. And I will get burnout without a doubt. Oh, done it again. I need to, what is it, right click? No, left click. Yeah, without a doubt I will get burnout when I'm doing these details. So there will be periods where I do loads, there will be periods where I do less. Because it can be quite time consuming, but you can see there straight away that big building just looks so much nicer, doesn't it, with some little bits and pieces scattered all around it. Here we go, look, we've got some more people, so let's just see. There we go, 2 tax collectors, fantastic, that is brilliant. So let's also just get some more people. I think I'll get the warehouse filled up first. The granary's not so important. Ooh, promoting people. Do you know what? I'm undecided how I'm going to do the promotions, actually, in the game. We'll have to see. We'll see. Right, why are people unhappy? People still haven't got service. Yeah, I've got 32 people. This has a capacity... Actually, this does have a capacity of 45. So, at the moment, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, so promoting people is tricky because when you promote people, they demand more things. So the first thing they do is demand some sort of goods. So clothing is the most basic type. So you've got to start producing stuff. But of course, as soon as people want more, it means they spend more time walking around taking things and not doing their jobs. So everything gets slowed down. So you do have to think very carefully about who you promote. Bad weather is coming. Oh, that's annoying. So, for example, you don't want to promote builders. You want to keep them as serfs because builders are very badly run people anyway. They, eventually once you get a big city, you'll have a builder from here who has to walk halfway across the map over to here to do a construction when you'll have another builder that lives right here. The programming is not particularly good on that unless they've improved it, which I kind of hope they have. So the last thing you want is your builders not only having to get food, water and a church, but also needing to go and get other goods as well, because it just slows them down even more. And the same with other people. So you have to consider each and every person as to what job they do and whether or not you want to promote them. Let's have a look. Good. got my two tax collectors are now heading out. These two buildings over here aren't getting collected yet. I don't know what their range is. I assume they'll wander quite a distance. Where are we here? Tax is in 31. That's pretty good actually. Pretty happy with that. So we are making a little bit of money. Not a lot, but a little bit. Which is fine. It's all about taxes really at the moment. I need to save up. How much did I need to save up? Let's have a look. Right, so that one is 400. But then I can't make any of these things. Anyway, this one here, see I could do fish. I can't do cloth. I think I can hunt boar. That might be a good one actually. So if I need to save up 600. So I'll tell you what I might do actually. I could add some treasury onto this. Does it tell me? It expands your capacity by 30. That's not a lot at all, is it? 150, 60, 150. Ooh, what does that cost? 10, 6 and 3. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do this one then. Kind of makes sense. Let's get this. Let's get that here. Let's just raise that up so it looks decent. There we go. So that'll increase my capacity by 150. So let's do that. I'm going to have to get some tools coming in soon, aren't I? Actually, tools 18. Am I? Oh, hello. Why? Can't reach the well. Why can't you reach the well? I think that's just a little bug. I'm sure they can. Churches of the Faith. Okay. Oh right, yeah, brilliant. Fine. My clergy are pleased, so I've got 10 influence with the church. That is always going to help. What was I saying? Yeah. So tools. Am I buying any tools? I do need some. Let's have a look. Tools are down here. No, I'm not. I want to keep. Tools are expensive. I want to keep in 20 tools. Let's go with that. I'm on 15 at the moment. I just want to keep that at a decent level because some things need quite a lot, like churches need quite a few tools. So yeah, I just want to keep on top of that. But you don't want to buy in too many because they are very expensive. So I need to get up to 600 capacity of gold so that I can afford that trade route. Village path blocked, but then I click on it and nothing happens, so I assume that's just a temporary thing and it's actually okay now. Village path blocked again. Could not reach sawmill. Where are these people? Are people getting stuck in the church? No, look, they're all walking off now. I don't know. There we go. We have our extra capacity of gold, which is wonderful. Just hope now that we continue making some money. So let's plan ahead a bit and think about some fishermen. We have some fish out here, so there is some potential for some fish over here. Let's just see about building one. Actually, do you know what? I don't think I've unlocked them actually. Yeah, I need to unlock them. It's going to cost me 50 unfortunately, but it's worth it. So, fisher's hut. Let's get a fisher's hut over here. Okay, good. Villager path blocked and nothing again. Very strange. Also, my first episode, somebody commented that the music was too loud, so I have turned it down. Please do let me know if you can't hear me properly again. But I did turn it down a fair bit, so it should be okay now, hopefully. We've got plenty of berries now, which is good. Mainly thanks to my mod that I have. In fact, I need to assign more of these to berries. Let's do that, and then let's get that one to fish ready for when I start getting some fish from over here. Hopefully people are going to come over here. Yes, someone is bringing 40 wood. Excellent. I've got a couple more people coming in here. I will keep one of these free to become a fisherman. But the other 3 I can assign to something. Hang on. Yeah, let's do it like that. So the empty ones are at the top. There we go. I'll keep 1 free. People's pathways keep on getting blocked, which is really annoying. Yeah, they're getting stuck in the church for some reason. I don't want to have to rebuild my church. I think they're getting out in the end. I don't think someone's actually permanently stuck. Why are people unhappy? Some people are still missing food. Berries naught. Yeah. Why? Why? Where's my worker? Ah. Are you stuck somewhere? Is this the problem? Are you stuck? I'm on my free time. Yeah, this is not a good sign, is it? So, you know, I might have to delete this house. Maybe this house is blocking people. Don't like to do that, but yeah, look, there's a whole load of people sitting in it, and I have a feeling they're all stuck. Okay, there goes one. Oh, that was him. That's good. Okay, maybe that's the issue here. Yeah, everyone's gone. Okay, they'll have to build a new home, but at least they've got back to business, hopefully. I am working. Are you? Okay, well, you're standing there and you've got no berries, so you really ought to go and get some berries, you know. Because at the moment, everyone's getting hungry. Lots of people getting hungry. Come on. Do your job. Please do your job. Okay, there he goes. Getting some berries. And hopefully that's 30 berries he's going to fill up with. Good, okay. Right, we might have solved that problem because clearly there was some pathing issues going on there. That might have solved all the pathing issues. It might have just been that house. Occasionally you get that where the buildings are built slightly wrong and it just corrupts their walkways a bit. Money, minus 77. Where's that gone? Construction. Upkeep. Trade. Ah, yes, of course. I bought some tools. Okay, that's fine. I'm not building anything at the moment, so I won't be buying any more tools. Cool. Right. I feel like we're making a little bit of progress. So much more to do. I'm gonna really persevere with this city. In the past, I've kind of run out of steam, but I'm determined to really keep this city going, and hopefully, with all their new updates and things that they've done, it will run a bit better once you get bigger and bigger. It's always the builders that are the issue, and I have read that they've improved the AI when it comes to builders, so I'm kind of hopeful that I'll be able to continue expanding and make this city massive. I just want to take over the map, basically. But I do quite like the idea of kind of branching out quite early and trying to set up little sub-colonies and things. I really don't know how that's going to work, but I do like the idea of it. I'm not going to do what I've done before as well. Usually what I would do is I'd go an island like this and I'd go, right, that's going to be my military fort, and there's just going to be one massive fort or one big monastery or whatever. It never seems to work. I never quite finish it, so I think with things like that I'm more likely to do smaller ones, so a small fort here and then maybe another one over here, you know, 10 soldiers there, 20 here, this sort of thing. I think that'd be more interesting than just going, right, that island's going to be a massive church or whatever, you know. Alright, before I finish, let's just get our fishermen going in there. So we can start gathering some fish ready to sell, hopefully. What's the other thing I was going to sell? Where are we? Wrong one. if I unlock this one, fish. Oh, boar. Yes. Can I hunt boar yet? Or no, I think I need. I'm guessing I need to unlock that, don't I? Yeah, so I can unlock that. It's going to cost me 200 though, so I'm not going to do that yet. But it will be a good one because they sell for 10 each. Actually, that's not great. I thought they sold for more than that. But it's good. It's good income, so I will do that. Obviously, once I've unlocked this, my next 200 will then go to unlocking that, because then I can sell fish and boar, and that will really help with the money situation. But that is going to be it for this episode. Please do leave me some feedback. If you've enjoyed the episode, then hit the like button. Leave me some comments. Let me know, are you playing the game? Have you played it? Do you want to play it? Are you going to continue watching? It'll be interesting to see how many people stick with this series. It's very different to Planet Zoo, which is good. I need a change. Planet Zoo is still always going to be around. My current zoo, Oakland Zoo, is coming to an end pretty soon, but I've got an idea for my next zoo. That is going to happen, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy playing a bit of Foundation, and hopefully you can join me along for the ride. But until then, thank you very much for joining me in this second episode, and hopefully I will see you again in the next episode. Until then, do take care. I will see you soon. Bye for now.